Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Crop Rotation. This is a game that is coming to Steam on September 15th, 2023. I am recording this about a month prior, so it goes without saying that everything that you're about to see here is most definitely subject to change. Normally, I would sort of do a voiceover video, but there's a lot of little things going on with the interface. It's just easier for me to walk you through it personally. Quick look at the settings menu, just pause if you want to see any of that in greater detail. Right now there is just a regular start button, which starts you off in the game, and there's a weekly, I guess, challenge that is not currently available in this pre-release build. So, if you've ever played the game Luck Be a Landlord, this game is very similar to that in the sense that it's got this slot machine mechanic where you're going to be drafting plants and gaining bonuses for the different plant types that you have. Your ultimate goal is to pay your rent every week, and you have to reach a certain threshold. Every week it gets more and more expensive. There is a overview here. There is an actual tutorial as well, but on the right-hand side, you can actually click on this in the main menu to sort of understand what's going on with the game and understand some of the gameplay mechanics. There's even a full card list here, which is really cool. These are all the different crops in the game. There's even different types. So if you've played auto battlers, you'll sort of be familiar with the idea that you gain bonuses based on the different sets that you have. So if you have, in say, an auto battler, 3 of a particular dark type, or 3 of a light type, or 3 of a melee type, whatever, you typically get some kind of bonus. Well, the same thing happens here with these crops. There's a set bonus for dry, for example, or a set bonus for herb. It's worth mentioning that having 2 of the same vegetable or 2 of the same crop type does not count toward that. You have to have unique crops to count toward that bonus. So these are all the different crops that you might see in the game. There are various tools that you'll get access to as well, like sprinklers that add water to your farm so that you can keep growing your crops. There's mulch and shears, all this cool stuff. I don't want to spoil everything, so I'll just let you guys sort of learn that on your own. And if there's any desire for me to create another video after this to show off everything, I will. But for right now, we'll just move on to the gameplay. So I don't want to abandon. Let's go ahead and hit continue so you can kind of see a starting farm, if you will. You start off with 4 plots in the middle here, and you can expand your farm by spending gold. That's the general gist of this. Again, like in Luck Be a Landlord, you can expand by spending gold, but you have to be careful because in the upper left-hand corner, you can see, you have to make a payment every week. And I have to make a payment of 20 gold in 1 more harvest. So I want to at least leave 20 gold available to do that. In the upper left-hand corner, you can see sort of like a larger timeline there. In the first week, I need 20 gold. In the second week, I need 80. And as you can see, all the way up to week 8, I need 5,000 gold at the end of it all. And there's different bonuses depending on the season, too. In spring, it says I gain 15 water at the start of the day. Water is very important because the different crops that you have will require a certain amount of water. On the left-hand side, you'll see your different set bonuses. So, for example, this happy face, it says set bonus for sweet. Right now, I've got 3 different crops. Actually, I've got 4 different crops, but there's a mint, there's a lily, there's a carrot, and I guess a strawberry that I have. It's weird that and this is the part that's still a little confusing to me. I've got 4 common ones highlighted there, but unfortunately it seems like only 3 things are highlighted down there. I'm just trying to figure out why I don't have 4 crops highlighted instead of 3. Again, this is a pre-release build. I would like to see more information with regards to that. Like if you look on the very bottom toolbar, you can see the strawberry has been risen up, the mint has been risen up, the carrot, and oh, because I have two strawberries, that might be it. I think if I combine these, it'll, yeah, I bet you, yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. I'm actually going to click on this and bring it over. You can actually combine items to make them even better. If you look on the middle of the screen, you'll see strawberry. And in the upper left-hand corner of that card, it says 5 water. In the upper right-hand corner is the harvest amount that you get for harvesting that crop. And on the very bottom of that card, you'll see some stars. It says 2 out of 5 stars. So as you continue to combine things, you upgrade it and you make it better. And what's cool is if you right-click on it, you can actually see what the upgrade values are as you do it. So if I upgrade this to 5 stars by using these arrows on the bottom of this card, you can see that I can get 16 money per harvest on this thing, which is awesome, among some other bonuses. So you can actually, I love that you can easily see what you're getting when you start upgrading. And again, that's just by right-clicking that particular crop type. Okay, so I've got on the very bottom here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crops, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plots. So that's perfect for me. I could combine these lilies, I suppose, if I want to. I don't know if I want to do that. It says on mature, gain 2 value if water is at least 140. Right now it's 150, and I think I've got enough water coming in. I've got some sprinklers here that add more water, and if you hover over this 36 on the bottom left, you can actually see estimated water cost is 36, but I have got 60 water coming in, so water is not going to be an issue for me. Maybe I might want to keep both of these lilies around for a little bit because maybe they're going to score me more points or more money separately than they would combined if I right-click and upgrade this. Now it's a 3. So, like, it seems like 2 lilies might actually be better than a level 2 right now. 2 level 1 lilies might be more valuable to me right now than a level 2 lily. I could try and do the math on this, but I'm not going to bother. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. There's 2 phases to a round. On the right-hand side, you'll see a blue button and a green button. Hitting the blue button starts the day. And this is the randomized part. The crops are just sort of thrown out there randomly, and then adjacency bonuses will kick in. You can actually hover over something to see how the value is determined. For example, base value is 2 per the upper right-hand corner of that mint card, but there's also a sweet synergy of +2. If you look on the bonus here, it says when a sweet crop matures, it gains 2 value. So that's where that is coming in. This crop valuation here for the cabbage. Base value is 2, mint +1. Well, what does mint +1 mean? Well, let's take a look at the mint card. On mature, add 1 value to adjacent crops. Oh, so this herb is giving my cabbage an extra +1, which is awesome. And this cabbage +2. On mature, gain 2 value if adjacent to sweet. Am I adjacent to sweet? Yes, I am. The strawberry has the sweet tag in the middle of that card. So as you can see, there's a lot of synergy bonuses going on here, and I love games like this because like you can strategize and come up with so many different combinations. And the tough part really is, what do I focus on? Do I diversify? Do I focus on one strategy? But when you're done looking at all that, you can hit the green button. You can even see a total here if you want to see all of your different harvest summaries, but hit the green button, everything harvests. Oh, and look, I've paid my loan of 20 gold for this week, so I am good. Now, at the beginning of every round, I will get to choose some new cards. Do I want another sprinkler? I've got a lot of sprinklers and water coming in. I don't think I need that right now. Fertilizer, increase the value of all crops on the farm by 3. This should probably be the last card, okay? Starter kit, herb, draft an herb crop card. Do I want to do that? Now, I'm not sure what he means by this should probably be the last card. I wonder, I'm going to click on it anyway just to see what it does. And now I get to choose like an actual crop as well. lemongrass, carrot, or onion. Down below, you can actually see like, okay, there's some synergy here. You do have a carrot already, so maybe pick it and then combine them. Or let's take a look. Lemongrass. I do have, there's a little blue highlighted symbol here above this icon, and that means that I've got that already somewhere. The herb, the mint rather, for example. I already have an herb type, which is the mint. If I go over to the onion, I already have a carrot, which contributes to that whole root bonus. And I've got, again, the herb bonus. So maybe this onion might be something to think about. And if I hover over the wet tag, which is what's on the card, I do have a lily and a cabbage in there. So like I'm leaning toward the onion, although getting a carrot and combining the two carrots might be a good strategy as well. I love decisions like this. I'm gonna go ahead and click on the onion. And on the right-hand side, you'll notice like there are contracts. These are the contracts that I've been picking up along the way. And these are just goals that you're trying to complete. If you complete these goals, you get rewards. Like if I harvest 7 seed crops, then I get a free sprinkler. Isn't that cool? You can even drag things around, which is kind of cool. And I'm going to put this on the last. It says increase the value of all crops on the farm by 3. This should probably be the last card. Yeah, I'll just put that there. I can even unlock more card slots here. And I've also got down here things that I can't fit here. I'm going to go ahead and unlock that and kind of move everything over. And let's see, I'll put this up there. And this gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to go ahead and expand this farm by 1 plot so everything fits. But I can also, if I want to, use these like kits down here. Like here's a passive cat that is just passive. It's always there. After a common or rare crop matures, gain 3 value. This is something I earned previously in this playthrough off camera. I can also sell things for gold if I want to. There's a kit. I can just use it and I can gain something. I'm guessing, yeah, right click and then use. Ah, there we go. I can choose a card if I want to. I think I will. You know, you can also re-roll and skip down here as well. Let's go. Like, there's 2 bonuses right here. I'm kind of leaning toward this banana. Although this watermelon is also considered wet. And I do have some things that contribute toward that wet bonus. And if you're unsure of what you have behind the scenes, there's a little eyeball to the right you can click on. And you can kind of go, okay, there's sweet, there's herb, there's root, there's wet. Maybe, you know what, let's come back here and maybe I think I might do the watermelon. Yeah, let's do that. So, but now look at, I've got a watermelon down here and I can't fit it here. I'm going to go ahead and maybe combine these 2 lilies now and bring this up here. And I could draft some more if I want to. Do I want to draft more? Is it worth it? I need to make sure that I've got 80 money by the end of 7 days, and 7 harvests. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and unlock this one, and I think draft another card. Let's do something like that. And we'll go ahead and unlock another one. Banana, strawberry, watermelon. Well, I know that I've got a strawberry, and I know I've got a watermelon. I could just combine these and make it easy. Let's go ahead and do the watermelon. And we'll go ahead and combine these 2 and upgrade them. And I'm going to go ahead and use this one more time. Watermelon, strawberry, wow, look at that. Now here's the thing. I have a watermelon and I have a strawberry. If I take the banana, then I'll have more fruit types. Again, having 2 watermelon or 2 strawberries does not contribute to a set bonus. You need to have unique items. So if I take this banana, I will now have 3 crop set bonus. So I might just take the banana so that I can get that set bonus. And I've got that extra slot here, which is good. So set bonus for fruit. Yeah, there it is. That's great. So now I've got that. When a crop matures, it gains 1 value if water is at least 120. And I've got enough crops, I think. I've got, yes, Estimated plots available, estimated plot usage 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. All right, so I need to spend 25 gold to do that. If you don't have enough room in your farm for the crops that you have in your row, the active row here, then it skips the card. So I'm going to go ahead now that I've got 9, which is, yep, 9, 9. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit the blue button to start the day, and we'll see what happens. Boo, look at all of that money coming in. That's beautiful. 85 money. That's beautiful. I love that. And again, you can hover over things to see what contributed to what. See where maybe you're weak. But look, I mean, mostly everything here has earned me between 7 and 12 money. 7 and 12 gold per card. I think that's a good average. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and hit harvest. There's not much you can do here anyway other than observe the results. And now we're back to contracts again. It looks like I completed that, and I've gained this permit. When a fruit crop matures, it gains 4 value if it is adjacent to seed. When a seed crop matures, it gains 4 value if adjacent to fruit. Okay, something to keep an eye out for. Yeah, choose a reward. I'll keep it. And now I can choose a new contract. Do I want to harvest some vegetable crops? Look at all this. Harvest 15 common crops. Well, I've got a lot of those. And if I do that, when a sweet crop matures, it gains 5 value if adjacent to spicy. Well, here's the thing. I don't have any spicy things, I don't think. If I hover over the word spicy, I don't have any spicy crops at all. So while this would be easy to complete, it may not be the best thing for me unless this rat is any good. After a common crop matures, it gains 2 value. Now that is something I may want to look at. I mean, yeah, this permit here, sweet and spicy, it doesn't jive with my current synergy. But this rat would be great considering I've got a lot of common ones. On the other hand, I've got a couple of over here. Harvest 7 sweet crops. When a herb crop matures, it gains 4 value if adjacent to spicy or bitter. Again, I don't have any bitter crops and I don't have any spicy crops. So that's kind of useless. The rabbit, when a root crop matures, if it is adjacent to vegetable, it gains 3 water. That's situational. Yeah. What about this one? Add 2 free rerolls and add 1 contract reroll. This one is, at the end of the day, gain 3 water for each unused plot. I'm going to go with this contract. The sweet and spicy permit sucks for me, but this animal rat I think is beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and take that, and I'm going to choose another card. Do I want a kiwi? Do I want rice? This has that wet thing. That is tempting. Just because that would give me a 4 crop wet bonus by taking that. At the start of the day, gain 15 water. I think I've got a lot of water though. What about this fruit bonus? It gains 2 value if water is at least 120. That could be useful. I might take the kiwi. There's that sour thing. Strawberry over here. I've already got a strawberry. I could upgrade my strawberry and make it better. Do I care to do that? I'm already at level 2. At level 3, I gain... Yeah, I gain more value. You know, I think I'm going to take the rice. No, I'm going to take the kiwi because I want the extra value. So I'm going to go ahead and take the kiwi. But that means now, look, I have a decision to make. There's nothing for me to combine here, so I have to unlock something for gold. I probably should have thought about that. Do I want to move something out of this row, bring it down here, and move the kiwi up? This is where the decisions really start coming into play. So this is not my typical review video. This has taken a lot longer than I thought it would, but it's so much fun. Do I take a sprinkler out? If I take a sprinkler out and put this in, do I still have enough water to cover everything? Estimated water gain 50 plus something? Yeah, maybe I do that. I mean, I'm gonna gain 40 from this, and maybe I do that. Yeah. And then I'll have to use the money to unlock a new card slot here. Anyway, I could go on for days with this game. I'm loving it so far. But yeah, that is a quick look at crop rotation. Go check out Dice Tribes, the other game that this developer has made. That's also a very fun game, very, dice rolly worker placement kind of thing. I've covered that before as well. Be on the lookout for this game. It has come along very well. I played the very early version of this a long time ago, and now that I've played the more recent version, I'm loving it, and I will be happy to stream this at some point in the future if there's any demand for it. But yeah, there you go. That was a quick look at crop rotation. Definitely check this out. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Take care.